We are a few days shy of 40 weeks. My official due date is Saturday. And wow, the pressure is intense. I've now started to feel more movement down in my cervix. So it's not painful. It's just, you're like, oh, that's different. It's just it can be uncomfortable, but it's only when baby moves. So it's nothing crazy. I definitely am starting to feel when they say I'm saying quote unquote, a bowling ball between your legs, the pressure. It's getting harder to, for sure, carry Briar. But with Briar, we've been going through this phase of just hitting and throwing things when we're angry. So I read to try and offer Briar space and a hug if he feels like he's going to have an outburst. So actually today, instead of throwing something and getting angry, he goes hug, hug, hug. So we did a hug, and I think he's now learning that when we do a hug, he gets picked up and then he'll point in a direction. So I don't know how well that's working, but I will take it because we have minimized the throwing today. But yeah, a lot of movement right now, a lot of pressure. I'm getting a massage today, which I'm super excited. Massages have definitely helped. Next week, I scheduled an acupuncture appointment in case I go over my due date. I did acupuncture for Briar, and it was super nice. The acupuncture that I love, her office is 40 minutes away from me, so we did not get there as frequently or often as I would have liked. I think she recommends 3 sessions to help induce labor. So I did not get the chance, so I'm going to book a session next week and then kind of just play it by ear from there. But, all right, that is my mid 39 week check-in. It's getting juicy. I feel like it's coming. For some reason in my head, I told myself yesterday within 3 days from today, which is super weird because I've been telling myself the 25th or the 26th of May. So I'm kind of just really in my space, trying to headspace, trying to feel my body out. This is definitely different than what I remember with Briar. I don't remember this much pelvic pressure or early labor. But yeah, so when I stand up, you just kind of feel like baby is just right up in there. So I'm definitely slowing down. I feel like now I'm slightly starting that pregnancy waddle, but I'm still trying to keep a good posture going. So we'll see what happens in a couple days, which I don't think anything, but I don't know. Part of me is thinking with Briar, I did 24-hour labor. I'm kind of feeling like this one's going to be a wee bit quicker because I've been feeling so many kind of false contractions and a lot of movement. And you could just tell that our baby is just locked into its spot right now. So, oh man, it's getting exciting, that's for sure. We are just shy of 40 weeks. So today's Thursday. I'll be 40 weeks on Saturday. And man, yesterday was the first day that I started to really, really feel. I had 3 consistent contractions that were probably about 5 minutes apart, or not 5, I want to say maybe 15 minutes apart, and they lasted a good amount of time, probably 45 seconds to a minute. So I genuinely thought that we were gonna have a baby today. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. The weird thing about this now is that it could literally come at any time, which is just my mind is still blown. But I woke up a couple times throughout the night feeling intense pressure, like a contraction, and then at 4 a.m. I woke up with an intense pressure, and I was like, okay, today's the day. But since the day has gone, I'm trying to think if I've felt anything different, but we've been kind of on the move. We had a midwife appointment this morning, and everything's looking really good. Baby's heart rate is at 145. My blood pressure was like 107 over 70 something, so that was looking really good. No preeclampsia concerns. Yeah, baby's measuring at 36 weeks. I haven't weighed myself a lot throughout this pregnancy. I did with Briar, but not so much with this one. I did notice that I am starting to lose a little bit of weight towards the end. The reason being, I think, is I'm just not as hungry. I also too, when I transitioned with Briar during labor, I threw up a lot. So I also, like, in the back of my mind, I obviously want to eat enough food to have that energy for when the time comes. And like, I'm still breastfeeding, I'm still growing a human, still have to take care of myself. But I just don't want to eat anything heavy, anything processed, anything greasy, anything spicy. So I'm just like sticking to very light meals lately. And I think that also might have something to do with it. Water intake is still really good. No swelling. Today I did notice a little bit of pressure in my back. So that was new. I have not felt anything in my back since then. But yeah, this is crazy. For Mother's Day, Austin, my mother-in-law, and then her really good friend told me to leave, and they cleaned literally the house. So it is looking beautiful. My goal is to keep cleaning because I feel like there's always something to be cleaned, and then maintain the cleanliness. All baby stuff is washed. The bassinet has been brought down. There's really not too much to do aside from that. We went shopping, we got some snacks, we got some meal prep, foods to meal prep. I love following the first 40 days for some meals after birth, so we got some ingredients for that. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's like anything. We have to wash the car seat. Austin's gonna get that down, so we'll wash the car seat. I'm gonna pack an encased emergency bag for the hospital. But that about wraps it up. So we are really at the end of this, which is pretty. I think I may have mentioned this before. It's not even that I'm tired of being pregnant or anything like that. I genuinely don't mind being pregnant. I start to get anxious and anticipate meeting our new baby. Like, I want to see what our baby looks like. I want to see, is it a boy or a girl? I want to just hold them in my arms. So that's like the only anticipation. Of course, being pregnant at the end it's not, you don't feel like yourself, so it's not like it's super normal, but it's not terrible either. I know that they're like the safest in my belly. So Levi, hey, Levi's on high alert. But I know they're the safest in my belly, and I've been loving spending one-on-one time with Briar, so I'm not in a rush, but at the same time, the anticipation of just like meeting this new number, seeing how Briar's gonna do, seeing how I'm gonna do. It's just like, that's the anticipation and nervousness right now. But I'm more nervous for how Briar is going to share his time than I am for labor and birth. Like, I mean, I'll be honest, an unmedicated birth, it's painful. Like, it is a lot of pressure, and it challenges you and it pushes you, but it's only temporary. And so I already know, I guess since this is my second time, that it's going to be uncomfortable. There are going to be mental hurdles, but I feel like I've been doing a really good job getting myself into that headspace where I'm prepared for what's to come. So, all right. I think I can hear Briar waking up. So here's to a few days shy of 40 weeks. I am feeling the craziest movement this morning. For like the last hour, it's just been nuts. Like that is just big waves. Hopefully this baby is not rotating. And to breach. This has been crazy movement. Tomorrow is our official due date. Do I think baby's gonna come? There's something in my teeth. No. I don't think so. I don't think I've gotten any signs today to show that baby's gonna come tomorrow, but I guess with pregnancy in general, you have no idea. But this morning I've been having crazy movement. I've been up since 4 a.m. I just cannot sleep. So I really hope this baby is not rotating into breech. Luckily, our midwife, she's comfortable delivering breech. So if that's what it comes down to, we're still gonna deliver at home. But yeah, this movement is crazy. I honestly don't feel. I feel like the head is pushing pretty far into my pelvic bone right now. So I'm thinking we're pretty set still. Oh man, we officially have everything ready to go. Now the only thing that I'm doing is getting some meals ready. I'm making a couple soups and some snacks. But bags are packed. When I packed my bag for the birthing center, it was like everything was so detailed to a T. I had like one of those like shower bags that you open up and you have like multiple compartments. And for our in case of emergency hospital bag, I literally just packed a pair of clothes for myself, or a couple outfits for myself, Austin, some newborn diapers, phone charger, some snacks, and then I'll throw my bag in there that has my toothbrush and all that. So at least that'll be good to get us to the hospital, and then whatever I need later can definitely be brought. So packing the bag is definitely different this time, but we got it done. But yeah, car seat is all clean. Clothes are folded, put away. Honestly, all we have left to do is I want to clean out the car because it's gross. And then I'm going to put up my twinkle lights. I think I'm going to so like I mentioned before, we're giving birth in the living room. So we're going to have the tub right where my feet are. These are the comfiest wool socks by Zebra. I can't even tag them. They sold out. But if they restock, I highly recommend. I cannot wait to give birth in these socks, or just like early labor in these socks. These have been my morning socks. But the tub is going right here. I want to put twinkle lights along the windows over here. And then I'm pretty confident we're going to put the bed over there. So we'll have a bed. The reason we're bringing the bed downstairs is because I thoroughly enjoyed... This is the life of 3 cats and a dog. I thoroughly enjoyed giving birth on the bed. The tub to me at the birthing center was not comfortable. So we'll see what this tub is like. This tub looks a lot more comfortable. Okay. Levi, leave it alone. I actually am bringing a 5th child into this world. Yeah, the tub is just not comfortable. So we also, we only have one bathroom. It's downstairs. So like freshly postpartum, I don't want to be walking up and down the stairs. So I'm going to stay downstairs for a couple of days with baby. But that's it. Everything is ready to rock and roll, which is crazy. I genuinely feel ready. My midwife was like, maybe we need a pressure change for baby to come. So it's supposed to thunderstorm the next couple of days. So what would be really cool would be to have a baby soon. But tomorrow's 40. baby can come 2 weeks before or after. We've made it through the 2 weeks before. I have a feeling the baby is gonna come later than the due date, but I don't know. These animals. Okay, it's okay. Say hi, Levi. Say hi, Lena. It's okay. So, well, we'll see what next update looks like. Now it's kind of just like, is it going to be another weekly check-in, or is it going to be a birth story?